All right, welcome everybody, one and all, to this year's semi-annual, or is it biannual? No, it's semi-annual, right? We do it twice a year. Solstice stream. Tonight, I'm in the newly renovated Thule's basement, which for many years has been kind of just a old basement, but we had everything finished, and I'm in kind of a new location in the basement. Got my own little spot for my computer and my setup and everything, so that's all nice. My nice red blanket slash robe that I used to wear got kind of transferred, though, to a bed, so I've lost my red robe. I don't have any purple robes or anything like that, so I tried to go with a little bit more of a red motif still here. Got this wearing here, got the red hat on, try and simulate Shadax, and again, we're going to be using the special JJT ROM, which he's constructed for me to have more of a red Shadax. So we're going to do Solstice tonight. We're going to do at least 2 runs, a 100% run, and a speed run. The speed run usually takes me about 10 minutes. The 100% run maybe closer to like half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour. And I kind of want to go through the game a little bit and maybe like look at each room individually. Whereas usually I'm kind of doing the 100% run with kind of a speed element to it as well. I'm trying to do it semi-quickly. But here we'll at least take a look at each one of the rooms, and I'll talk about whether or not... A lot of the rooms I don't even do, and so we'll just take a quick look at them and talk about them real briefly as we move through the game. So I'm going to load it up, and the first thing that we're going to do is listen to the excellent introduction music, which is over 3-minute intro by Tim Fallon. Just a wizard himself of NES music. And so we'll start the game up and listen to that, and then we'll get going with the 100% run. So here we go, and I will shut up. All right, so that is the intro, and it's going to, of course, loop as things get going. But we're going to get started with the game. Like Grip mentioned, a lot of hints, kind of ideas about how to play the game there in the intro and the little demos. But we'll get going here with the 100% run, and then I'll share with you a little purchase I made today for all you retro NES enthusiasts out there. A little early Christmas gift to myself, so we'll look at that after the 100% run. So if I forget to show it, please remind me. All right, here we go. It's time to save the day. Shadox, help me! Princess Eleanor. Now the in-game music is a little altered by the ROM here, the JJT ROM. There's some like squeals that happen in this music. But the in-game music itself isn't that impressive. It loops quite a long time. Alright, so you start here. And here's a room where later we'll get a magic key. And you can't get up here right now. It's too tall. But we'll get a magic key. Whoops, we'll be back here. And there'll be a platform that you can jump on. You can pick up and jump on. This room here is a little bit risky. It's not too risky, but I usually don't go this way if I'm trying to go the safe route. Nothing interesting here. These guys just kind of walk in a standard pattern, but you got to make sure not to let them catch you. And if you try to go this way, you can't get up on any of those things because it's too high of a jump. You can only jump like one thing, one block high right now until you get the magic boots. Okay, so this is just this other side of this room. And again, these guys don't chase you down. They walk they're like Koopa Troopas. They just walk in a standard way. Now here you can like pick up boxes and so forth and get up on high places like this. But even though it looks like maybe you can do something, you can't really do that. There's this mechanic of kind of like picking up a box, jumping on it, and then jumping again that you can utilize. Some people are really good at doing this multiple times. I'm not really good at that. If you look at the map screen here, you can't see any of these rooms now, but any map room that is highlighted like kind of in bright yellow means that you can go up or down from that room. And so if you look at the map here, I can't go up or down from this room, so you might as well just keep moving on. Nothing fancy here, and here's our first magic key. Alright, that's going to make certain things, doors open or blocks appear that help you advance. So you have to get these things to basically move along. Some of these blocks, they just kind of go down like this if you stay on them too long. So obviously in this room, if you miss out on it, you just have to come back in and everything resets. Okay, this room, you need a lot of height to get up this jump. And even though they give you 2 blocks, you can do it. Okay. So that gets you over here. We'll get the potion now, just so we don't forget about it. We do have to get everything here. And what that means is you have to visit every room and collect every item. Alright, these little blobs here, you'll die if you touch them. Again, you can't get up or down in this room by checking the map screen. But if you just come in and... Oops. Alright. Alright, now this is that room from the beginning, and this is what's different is these 2 little blocks are there. So now that you got the magic key, you can get up on this platform and move along. Alright, this thing here is a credit. And I don't know if that's supposed to be like a trademark down in the bottom there, if that's just like a ROM artifact here. Sometimes you use the emulator and things look a little different. Almost a little trademark though. And these function as continues. So if you die and have to continue, you continue from the spot where you picked up your last credit. So the more continues you use, the farther back in the game it puts you. It's like a stack for those of you familiar with computer science technology terminology there. It's more like a stack than it is. Hey, Dan. Good to see you. And DT. I thought you were here earlier. You got the Shakey's Pizza. All right. And, alright, so here you can get the block by going the standard way by putting this guy on the piggy's head. But you can also use the jump mechanic there to get up like that. Get the magic boots. Now you can jump 2 blocks high. So now I can get up there. Couldn't do that without the boots. And now we go to one of these things. This is the first place where you can definitely die on that board. The only way to die by falling is by landing on spikes. So you got these big spikes up there and the small spikes at the bottom. And I think if you're invincible, then you can walk on the big spikes. I might be wrong about that, though. I'm not going to try doing that at all. Okay. This place you have to... You're too... Even though you can hit this with your head, you can do that sometimes. You just don't have enough jumping power to get up high. You have to come through that top door to go that way. Alright. So when I first started playing the game, I looked at a room like this and said, oh, I can die by falling down. But actually, no, it just means you're going to go down a level. So here you see this board. This room is highlighted in brightly around the edge, and that means you can go up or down. In this case, you can only go down. And then I'm just going to go here to knock off this room. I'm not going to ever traverse this here. It's not that hard, but you can die if you don't get your jump right. And again, there's no way to prevent dying if you land on the small spikes like that, even with invincibility. We're just going to avoid that room altogether because we're cowards. All right, so here's where we can jump down. And we got to make sure we hug this wall because we need to get into this room and pick up this potion. Blue potion will make you invincible for one board. All right, now we're into this little maze-like area. Just got to make sure that I visit every room here. When I'm trying to do 100%, a lot of times what I do is miss a room down in this area, and then I end up with like 99 point whatever %. Okay, second magic key. I'm not even sure which door this opens or what this makes available, but I know I need it. So, alright. Again, I gotta collect all these potions even though I don't need them. Or I've got full potions, right? And again, I'll be doing some map checking here just to make sure that I haven't left out anything too important. Okay, this is an extra life. That's the color that you actually look like in-game. So he's blue in-game and purple on the title screen for the regular ROM. Maybe I'll do the second one using the regular ROM. Alright, getting the first piece of staff here. Okay, so a piece of staff, and if you see right in the middle there, you've got the staff. There are 6 pieces of the staff. So right now we just have the hilt, and it doesn't matter in which order you collect them, it always builds the staff from the bottom to the top. And alright, so again I've got to try and cover as much ground as I can here. And first I'll go the way that gets me... Yeah, I'll do all this now, I guess. Alright, I'll come back and do the rest of those things in a moment. Gotta go down here. That's right in the center, so you gotta jump right in the center if you want to collect that thing. Of that big hole. I think for these little elevator pieces will help you get back up. Okay, now this room's a little tricky because some of these things will disappear once you bounce on them, like that one. Alright? And there are all these moving platforms, so... Here, you can say, use this and get rid of that. And we jump down. Boom, hit the plunger. And that's kind of operates like a magic key. It opens some door or something somewhere. It does something. Get off me. Alright. So if you drop these things on the big spikes, you can survive it, but they will disappear on the little spikes. So those little platforms or boxes don't help you survive little spikes. Little spikes are very dangerous. So this is a real treasure trove of goodies here. A couple extra lives, and you can go up even further. Pick up some more goodies. 2 more extra lives. And a yellow potion. Alright, gotta come here again. You gotta visit every room. And... over here is kind of an interesting room. If you check the map screen, it shows that you can go up. You clearly can't go down because there's spikes. But the problem is you can't actually go up from here. You can, I think, kind of ride this guy and then get up there. Oh no, maybe you can't. I feel like there's a way to get up there. But what you can do is there's a room way later in the game where if you fall down in the pit, you end up in this room, which is like setting you way back. Think about playing Chutes and Ladders, right? And there's that one chute that always like sets you way, way back. This is basically the room where that'll happen. And if you fall down in the middle, you're just going to keep falling down and landing in the spikes. But if you're on the sides, you can kind of save yourself by landing in one of these safe squares. Alright, this room we haven't been to. We got to visit it, and here we've been. Okay, so we kind of cleared out all the secrets there. Some of these things, they look like you have to interact with them, but you can just sort of bypass them. Alright. Get across there. These eyes don't see a whole lot. Alright, now we're back to kind of the mazy part of things. Alright, so now I'll clear out the rest of this this basement area. This is kind of the most boring part, I suppose. Alright, that room I often forget because it's just a single room with nothing in it. Okay. I think I'm not going to take that thing. I'll show it in a minute here. Should be a credit. There we go. So again, you come here and it basically tells me I've already been to all these rooms. So I'm going to go back. Yeah, I love how the music is just slightly altered here by JJT's ROM. Okay, purple potion. Very good. Hey, thanks, camp. Let's see, where is that other one? Maybe I do need to take this little warp. I like how that works. Alright, now maybe I visited everywhere. Maybe, maybe not. Looks like I'm in good shape. But those are famous last words. I do have a little benchmark. Alright, this is where I'm getting out of it. I do have a little like clearance benchmark that I'll check. Alright, so that's a little secret square there. I do want to show off the green potion. Okay, now here you gotta go one of two ways. Whoops. Uh-oh. I don't really want to go this way. See, I generally don't go this way, but I suppose if I wanted to, I could do it like this. I'll try it this way just because I'll go the other way the other time. I'm not going for speed here. Alright. Now there's another thing that I need to... Oh, this is the one they show you how to do on the intro. Alright, good. I can follow directions here. Alright, now I gotta remember to go the other way. Because I do have to come back through here. Whoops. Okay. Wrong order. The good thing about the 100% run, the best thing about it, is that you collect all the extra lives, and so you're not in bad shape if you mess up. The speed run and the low percent run, you have to be much more precise. So that was my invincibility. You gotta use an invincibility potion there to jump on those little slimes in order to get through that. And that's a little secret there. There's an extra life in there. Oop. And we'll come back to this room in a bit. But again, we got to clear off every room. And make sure we do everything. There's just nothing to do here. Again, you can check the map. It tells you can't go up or down. Both of these rooms to the side we shouldn't need to go to now. We'll be back here later. And we'll be back here later. Okay. We're going to try to die as little as possible. Okay, do a little tango with these guys. It's a fun little room. Oops. Gotta drop that box, ShadX. There we go. Okay, little trick here. Doink, doink, doink. Oh, it's like checkers when you can make like a triple jump. Alright. If you're slick, you grab this thing and jump at the same time, but I don't want to risk it. I'll try it here. Yeah, okay, so you can do that. But I brought that over just in case I blew that move. Ah! I don't know what we're on about, DT. A couple of ahs are just, alright, now we're gonna use this, melting pot again, alright. Pops us out here with more tangoing. Doop, 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 alright. This little guy wants to wear the hat. Fun little thing here. Now this portion here that I'm visiting, you do not even need to visit the whole game. Alright. There's nothing essential over here. But it is essential if you want to do a 100% run. Ah, la, la. I love the engagement, fellas. Thanks. Alright, little slick jump around there. Couple things on this board. Like this. Boom. You fall into the spikes if you miss that. Okay. And all this up here is just for show. Like all this, you can't go up or down, check the map. And there's just some fun conveyor belt action happening up there. Oh, getting killed. Oh no. Oh, gotcha. Ah, I see. I didn't think that would happen. Alright. Don't know what was up with that. Uh-oh. Now, another thing here is that this was basically like a fake. It's a conveyor belt, even though it doesn't look like a conveyor belt. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that was meant to be just a trick. Probably is intentional to be a trick. Whoops. Okay. Alright, got the extra life. The good thing is if you don't get that extra life, then you can just kind of keep coming back for it and trying for it. Back to this room. Okay. Again, I made a little purchase tonight. See, I think I've already been here. Yeah. Which I just want to share with everybody after this run is over. Kind of a fun little thing for any NES enthusiasts. I bet a lot of you already have this. But we'll see. Okay, jumping around. And again, there's the long way about going about this thing. So maybe I'll do it the long way here. Then I'll show the short way. So you go the long way. You can do like that. And then you can actually get down like that. But using the box jump mechanic, you can get up there like that and then just jump down. So if you're going for speed, 100% run, and a speed run, you would use that box jump mechanic. Alright, now here's where I'll show the green potion. If you use the green potion, any hidden blocks, if there are any, will reveal themselves. Alright, so I could use it here too. Let's see, have I been to that room? Yeah, okay, I've been over here. We went and got that green potion that was there. But there's these blocks there. And then here there's a bunch of them. So you got a couple different... I never go this way, so let's go this way. For funsies. Okay, now this is that room we visited earlier where you've got to be coming from the top. And again, the slick way of doing this is you can do a cool box jump mechanic there on the box over there on the right to kind of get up to the next level and skip all this. But I gotta visit this room anyway in this case for 100%. Alright, second piece of staff. We got it, and we're building it. Or was that the third? It must have been the third piece of the staff. Which one did I forget about? Oh, I remember. Yeah, sure. I remember now. Okay. The second one that I got, I forgot about that one. Alright, now there's this little secret behind that piece of staff where you can drop down. And again, you gotta visit all these rooms and collect that extra life in order to do that. And now hopefully I'm at 62.5%. Oh no. That means I'm missing a room. I think, yeah, it's got to be missing a room because I should be at 62.5% here. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to go traipsing around these mines again and see if I can find it. Alright, Oh, no, I know. Shoot, it might not be in the mines. Darn it. I think I might have screwed because there's a couple rooms that I definitely haven't visited. Alright, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna go forward. because I went that alternate way that I usually don't go. So I think my benchmark might not be totally accurate here. And these rooms are right here. So here and here I hadn't visited these two rooms. And so now I'm at a little bit above 62.5, right? I'm one room ahead of that. So I think I didn't quite benchmark it correctly before. So I think I'm in good shape. Again, famous last words. Oh, well, got a little crazy there. We'll see where we're at my next benchmark here. Alright, I already did all that. Now I'm a little flustered. You ever get flustered? Alright, moving right along. Again, jumping down into these pits. You really don't know what you're getting yourself into, but if you know where to jump, it's all pretty safe. Green potion, very helpful, you know, like, before you know what the rooms are, for sure. This is a place where I like to use tab if I'm playing by myself. Can I get a DT tab in there? Because riding up on those elevator type blocks doesn't really... you just kind of stand there. Alright, there we go, there's the tabs. Not drinking tab tonight, I'm drinking Coke Zero. You can kind of wind your way through this room or just cheese it with a potion. I'm just going to cheese it. Alright, now here's this room way back from the very beginning where I said you can't really get anywhere because all these jumps are 2 blocks high. But now we got magic boots. Your grandma used to say that, huh? She sounds like a wise woman. I got called a grandpa at the grocery store the other day. It was awesome. Oh boy. Well, I screwed that. But not really. These guys do move randomly, so yeah. They're usually not that annoying. Oh boy. Okay. We'll come back to that room for some mad secrets. Going for another piece of the staff here. Oh, I already told that story, huh? Get over here. Oh, there we go. Okay, get the staff. You can use your time stopper here if you want to. But you can kind of get over there with the box jump mechanic. Alright, let's see. Alright, now here's the Shed X. Don't do it, don't do it. Oh, psych. Fake spikes. I don't think I ever found that out on my own. I was probably watching somebody stream and they showed that. But a lot of goodies down here. 3 things to collect. And I think when you collect the things, you get like almost 1%. Rooms are more like 0.19% when you go as far as like building that up. I jumped at an angle there, that's why I died. Oh, I'm glad they didn't like start me in the same location. I would have just lost all my guys there. Alright, here's the invincibility, so now you can just go and talk to these guys and push them around and you're fine. Yeah, the fake spike's a little nice touch. I mean, there's like some kind of, you might call them unfair tricks if you're going for 100%. Like, how would anybody know to do this or that? Okay, a little plunger here. Gotta be quick to get to it. But of course, if you miss it, you can just try again. Okay, some box jumping. Uh-oh, these guys will hunt you down. So some enemies hunt you down and some of them don't. And these guys definitely do. Okay, piggy walk. Go this away. Alright. Now here, if you do not fall right here, this little guy will hunt you down. So you'll need to use like a purple potion or a blue potion to not get owned by that guy. Or just fall in the right spot. This is the longest elevator ride here, so get yourself your nicest elevator music. And now we've reached the top. And that's the easiest way to do that. Now here, when we go through here, we're just gonna fall. Yeah, big time tab, the tab evader right there. Now this time when we fall, we gotta make sure we fall in the right spot so we can collect the extra life. There we go, there it is. And then don't land in the spikes. Alright, then we can continue. And just checking, I've already been to the adjacent room. Okay, big time. Oops. Alright, this credit. I may as well just get it. I gotta go to every room anyway. You can use the credit and jump on it and get up on that platform there. I think that's what you have to do if you're in a speed run. Okay. Alright, now I've been there. Looking good. Oops. Yeah, this one, if you just run fast, then those snaky guys won't get you. Those wormy guys, whatever you call them. Okay. Can outsmart them. Little end around. Trick 'em, dick 'em, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay. And now we gotta get this piece of the staff. So here's where if you were to jump up on that thing to using the credit, you could go straight to this board. And you can do a quick little jump there and hop off the falling block. And this nicely devised puzzle, not too difficult. It takes a little practice, but again, with all these puzzles that you need to practice, as long as there's no death threat, you can just kind of learn how to get good at them. Again, don't stand around too long on some of these blocks. Okay, just jump right down. This next room has some pitfalls. Look at these fucks. Uh-oh, yeah, they didn't like that. Yeah, they're weird. That's the only room that these guys appear in the whole game. I bet some producer or some, guy developer worked on the game was like, put these guys in the game. These guys are awesome. And someone was like, ugh, just do it. All right, 85.15. Let's see where I'm at here. 85.15. Okay, so this was my second benchmark. This is where I should be. We're going to get the 100%. We're good. There's pretty much no way. These guys hunt you down. See, they just like to hang out. It's like they're ducks that want to be fed or something. Alright, so we should be good for the 100%. I'm not worried about that anymore. Getting this guy. I'm worried about this guy more than anything. And some of these rooms, they have like little tricks where it's like, oh, you go up and around and avoid all these blocks. And it's like, no, you don't have to do that. Just go the easy way. There's the long way and the short way. If this room is a problem, you can use Time Stopper to just kind of easily work your way across there. Yellow potion. I don't think I've used a Time Stopper yet. Again, this one you can just kind of cheese your way around there. Now, this is the room where if you fall down, you end up back in the, way back at the beginning. It's the big chute, like in the chutes and ladders thing. So you do not want to fall down here. Big problem if you do. But thankfully, you can just jump across like that, and you're good to go. Tim Fallon is kind of legendary at this point in terms of whether or not that's even his Twitter account. It acts like it is. Alright, these Piggly Wigglies you gotta jump on. And so if you get here and you don't have blue potion, you're sort of stuck. You gotta go back and find some blue potion. Another thing that happens is that if you continue, your potions do get refilled a little bit. Oops, waited too long on that one. Alright, that's really not a very hard thing. I used to use Time Stopper on it, but you don't need to. Kind of not embarrassed, but shouldn't have died there. Whoops. Ugh, get over here, Key. Alright, well, I screwed that up, I think. One more try at it. Ugh, I'm just pushing it up into the stratosphere. Alright. Try this again. Ugh. What a debacle. There we go. Last of the magic keys. Try to go this way, and it's blocked, but you got your little teleporter device, which you can reach this way. Okay, we got our yellow I'll use the yellow potion here, just to kind of show what you can do with it. I'm going to use it one more time, so then you drop the block and they just stay there, which is nice. So we're defying gravity and all sorts of magic here. This is another room where I pretty much always have to use yellow potion because, well, I wonder if I can actually make it like, okay, yeah, that's nice. I mean, I've never tried that before. You can basically do it in one jump. I was trying to do like multiple jumps with the blocks and couldn't make it, so that's nice to know. It's the first time I've done that. We're doing new things tonight on the stream. Okay, I need that credit. Alright, now we're just about there. This is the final tower. Final opportunity for tabs. Tab, 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 tab. Okay, here's where we get off. And you just gotta have the right timing there. This is a timing route here. Oh no! Ugh! Don't fall on the spikes. Debacle. Alright, I'm glad this isn't a speed run. And then you gotta tab it a little bit more. I was out in the driveway today playing football with my 6-year-old, which was just basically like snapping the ball, two-hand touch, and, you know, trying to get past me in the driveway, which was a lot of fun. And then we started throwing the ball around. I was teaching him about crossing routes and play action passes and the bomb. He liked the bomb a lot. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Pick this up. Alright, now here's the weird trick. When you get to here, don't pick up the piece of the staff. Jump. And go to the next room. Go to the next room, right? It's like a Zelda clue or something. Step on that plunger, and now you see just below where I'm standing, there's a door, which you can't get to right here. Now, load up with the staff. Staff of Demnos has been restored. You find the princess. You are now also invincible. So you can just, again, hang out with these skeletons, get them all gummed up in their works, and they fill up all your potions. I don't know if they're infinite potions or not, but I'm going to use a yellow potion here. And we'll get this box and come up from below and get into this room. And again, if you don't go to this room and get these things, then you can't get a 100% run. So the collection of this last thing, I should have 100%. We visited every room, we've collected every item. Now all we have to go do is go and visit Morbius. Alright, so this door opens up, and here we go. Here's the big finish. This face always reminds me of like JJT when he like goes, "Oh John" or something, you know. Something bad happens in one of his Tecmo streams. Oh John. Oh, we derping out here. Nice little ending song too. So we'll listen to that. And before I do the speed run, I'm going to show you my purchase today. Alright. So, I've got an old babysitter whose brother runs a shop that sells, you know, old Nintendo games and systems, and it's called a Retro Replay. They also sell DVDs, you know, comic books, Pokemon cards, things like that. But so every once in a while on Facebook, he shows, oh, we got this in, we got that in, and it's always kind of overpriced, you know, in terms of it's never a good deal. You know, you're never getting a great deal buying from a store like that. But these are people I know, and I try to support, and you know, hope that his business is successful. So, what I bought today, I have never owned one of these. It's, you know, fairly less common to see, but not totally uncommon. And again, I paid way too much for this, but I bought myself an NES top loader. So a top loading NES. Never owned one of these. Looks pretty good. I've got the 1-800 number here for the installation, maintenance, and service. Not sure if they're going to still honor that. Mario there looks pretty ready and willing though. And it looks like it's in pretty good condition. I haven't tried it yet. I think I've got so many days. Model NES 101, so it's not model 001 like the NES is. But they were quite busy between now and making the top loader. So I got one of those, and also something that came with it that I had never owned was a dog bone controller. I don't ever think I've played with an NES dog bone controller before. I know some people are really like into using the dog bone and bring them to the tournaments and things like that, so I'll be able to give that a shot. Try playing on my top loader with a dog bone controller. So I thought, why not give myself a little early Christmas present? Of course, cleared it with the missus first, right? It was kind of a stupidly extravagant purchase, and she's like, all right, it's fine. So she was on board. All right. You used to answer that phone number? What does that mean, DT? You used to work for Nintendo or something? That would be information that is new to me. Alright, so we're going to try a speed run here. Wow, you did work for Nintendo? That's crazy. You used to answer that phone number. Alright, now when I did the speed run in practice, it took me, again, I played on the console a couple days ago, just one day to knock off the rust, and I got through it in 10 minutes and 40 seconds. So I'm going to do my best here. And I don't have an XSplit or anything set up here. You'd think I'd plan ahead and do something like that, but see, here's the actual timer from when I did this 2 days ago. So we're gonna try this, and I'm gonna hit start, or we're gonna go. All right, go. Oops, shoot. All right, I want reset. Go. All right, I'm just gonna go from here. Ah, I always do that. Alright, I'm just going to do it the safe way. Trying to make that. I haven't practiced making that one thing, so off to a rocky start here. It's a debacle. It's shaky. We'll see if I can do better. Gotta go get the magic boots first. Oops. Do this as fast as we can. Alright, I only need to go into the mines once. So what am I doing here? Oops. Well, that was kind of a glitch. Alright. But that's good. So we do things in a little different order here. This is where having this box jump ability would be really good. I could probably save good 10-15 seconds if I was sweet with this box jumping there. But that's not me. Alright. There's our first piece of staff, and I'll pick this up just for safety purposes. We don't want to run out of lives here, because I'm not going to be collecting all the credits. Alright, now I don't have to go through every dang room here. I just got to get the staff and get out. And I think I know the route. Yeah, I'm in good shape here. Okay, go straight to the staff room, get it and go. Thanks again to JJT for this dope ROM with my red Shad-X. Alright, we're out of here, never to return again. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Okay. Here we go. Alright, don't mess up this room. Oh no! I hit that too fast. Oh, debacle! Alright, we're not happy after all that. Shouldn't be losing lives there, but I shouldn't be losing lives pretty much anywhere. Should probably pick that up just to be safe. But I'm not going to, so stop asking. It's my favorite Nick Saban quote of all time. I know you're going to keep asking, but I'm not going to answer, so stop asking. Okay. This is a place where we can lose lives. This room here can be a problem. Not that time around, though. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to wait for Piggy to walk around the room again. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got one life to spare. All right. All right. No, I don't even need to do that, do I? All right, here's where we try to use the credit, and then we stink. All right. Good. Okay, I think we're just... Yeah, we got all the pieces of staff except the one from the very end. So we can just go. going a little faster if I knew exactly where I needed to go or what the next room coming up was, but I forget. I don't have things memorized like I should. Okay, we're at 6.5 minutes right now. Probably looking at something more like 9 minutes, if I don't mess anything up. Ugh! All right. No more real shortcuts here. Okay, fall here and the run is over. All right, big room here. Just don't want to mess this up. All right. Good. Oh, I'm getting trolled by the key again. No. Oh. Okay. Phew. Teamwork. Okay, I'm going to do this without needing the one thing, I guess, over there. I'm going to use it here, which I probably should figure out how to do this room without needing the time stopper. Well, I'm going to use this new technique. Learn this one new trick. All right, we got it again. Good to go. All right. So dying at this point is pretty unlikely. Just gotta make it. And again, no fair tabbing here on the speed run. Oh, we're at 8.5 minutes now. Shoot. Waste of time. Oh, what? No! What was that? I think I just got glitched. Oh, man, what a debacle. This is a problem. Now we'd be lucky to make 10 minutes. We can still beat 10. Okay. There's 252 rooms, not 747. Oof. All right, here we go. This is it. One more. Boom. All right. 9:35 this time, so I shaved a minute off of whatever debacle sauce I had going on last time, but I probably lost half a minute there at the end by falling when I shouldn't have. But we made it. We made it under 10. Any run under 10 I'm pretty happy about. I don't remember what the world record is. It might be something like 6.5 minutes or something like that. There are some really cool tricks that you can do with jumping on spikes, for instance. Where you don't die when you jump on these spikes. 37.89%. Now, gosh, I was going to try and do a low percent run, but geez, my low percent run is usually around 35%. So, it wouldn't be much lower than that. So I guess I don't even see the point of doing a low percent run if that run was 37.8, because I'm not going to shave much off of that. It kind of involves a lot of backtracking and stuff. It's kind of a boring run. Plus, I could screw it up if I die because I'm not allowed to collect any extra lives. So I think I'm going to call it good there. It's been a pretty long evening. Went out with the wife. We had some fun. We had some drinks. We played trivia. We dominated at trivia. We had a huge group there. I always feel kind of bad if we have a large group and we win trivia, but whatever. We're just playing for fun. So, well, that's it. No appearance this time from Tim Fallon. So I hope you weren't like Sally in the Peanuts and feel bad about wasting your evening with no Tim Fallon appearance. Maybe one day he'll show up and we'll continue to stream Solstice on the Solstice. in the hopes that one day he will show up. And I have played through and beaten the game Equinox, which is the SNES sequel. I'm certainly nowhere near the level that I would need to be in order to stream that in any short amount of time. That game would take a while to complete, even if playing it correctly. But maybe one of these Equinoxes. The problem for me is that the Solstices both line up real nicely is when I'm on break. I'm not teaching right now because we're at winter break. In the summer, I'm in the summer break, right? So but the Equinoxes fall like right in the middle of teaching in the term, and I'm busy and ugh. So the motivation to like train up Equinox for the Equinox is like hasn't been there. But for the spring Equinox, no, it's in March. Yeah, I'll be still teaching in the winter term. So yeah, Equinox, maybe someone else that'll have to be there, labor of love. But I have played the game. I own it now, and it's nice. But this game is obviously completed in 10 minutes, which is an advantage for streams like this. Hey, thanks DT, and thanks Dan and Camp for joining tonight. Grip, and anybody else that I might have missed. And I'm looking forward to getting my TAD playoff game in, for Tecmo. I got to play Nelson. He's kind of my kryptonite as far as playoff games go. He's gotten me in a lot of different leagues in the playoffs, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me this time around, but we'll see. All right, that's it for this evening. Thanks again for joining, and in 6 months, we'll do it all again. And we've saved Princess Eleanor from a fate worse than Lifetime with Morbius. And have a good night, everyone.